Oh, what is going on YouTube? This is Sam from Team SamRex1 here, and today guys, I'm coming at you with my Masked Hero deck profile for the post-Extreme Forces. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm very excited to be showcasing you guys this deck profile because Heroes has to be one of my favorite decks of all time, and I'm just really glad that we finally got new hero support. Yes guys, you guys may be surprised like, Sam, wait, when did we get any new hero support? And the hero support monster I'm talking about is of course Izo, Two Tails of Noble Knight. This card is absolutely incredible in this deck. Even though that this card is a Noble Knight Link monster, this card is very generic for all warrior-based decks. So this is going to be a very awesome deck profile. And if you guys want to see more deck profiles like this, especially when new set comes out, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. That would be absolutely amazing, guys. If you guys want to see more deck profiles or have any deck profile requests, make sure you guys comment in the comment section below. By the way, guys, if you guys want to help support the channel, make sure you guys get your Blue Eyes and Sage playmat today. I do free shipping to Canada, USA. International shipping may cost extra. So if you guys want to help support the channel, make sure you guys get your Blue Eyes and Sage playmat today. Start with the monster is, of course, you want to play triple Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. This is a hero-based deck, so you know Shadow Mist is the heart and soul of the deck, of course. Whenever Shadow Mist is special summon, you basically get a search and match change directly from the deck to your hand, and if this card is sent to the graveyard, you basically get to add any hero monster directly from the deck to the hand, and you can only use each effect of Shadow Mist once per turn. It's absolutely crazy. So triple Shadow Mist to actually help you get into your match change. Essentially, another Shadow Mist of the deck. You're gonna play triple Vision Hero Vion. This card is absolutely amazing as well. Basically, when this card is normal summon or special summon, you get a Foolish Burial, any hero monster directly from the deck to the graveyard. You can dump Mali, you can dump Shadow Mist to search the Mali. You can do a lot of things with this card, and its secondary effect to be able to banish a hero monster from the graveyard to add a polymerization directly from the deck to your hand is actually really good as well, because you can also add polymerization to actually help you make fusion monsters such as Vision Hero Adoration, which is actually very powerful as well, to actually help you basically just ram for more damage. So triple Vision Hero Vion is actually very important in the deck. Next off, for the new monster you're playing in the deck is triple Destiny Hero Malicious. This card is absolutely amazing, guys. Basically, you can manage this card from the graveyard, especially another Malicious from the deck, and this card combos off really well with opening up Vion and Mass Change, which gives you access to his Zod and also Master Dark Law first turn, which is absolutely crazy. The fact that you're able to actually just banish yourself from the graveyard to bring out another copy so that way that your Mass Change can always be live is actually very, very good. You can dump this card directly from the deck to the graveyard using Vision Hero Vion's effect. The only downside about this card is that if you draw multiple copies of this card, it's the worst, you know what I mean? And that's the downside of playing Mali. Sometimes I actually might even consider myself on playing Destiny Drop. This helps you access into your Link plays, and it also helps you get easier access to his Zod as quickly as possible. And I'll explain to you guys the combo involved with this card throughout the end of the video. And last but not least, for the hero monster you're playing in the deck is, of course, double Honesty Niels. I don't know why I keep saying Honesty Niels, but anyways, double Honest Niels. This card is actually very good to actually help protect your E-hero monster from being destroyed by battle, especially protecting Dark Law. It makes Dark Law essentially become 4900 attack, which is actually very, very big, and the Zod can actually search this card directly from the deck to your hand. Although that you can't use the turn that you searched it, doesn't matter. You're going to be protecting on your opponent's turn regardless when Zod searches for this card directly from the deck to the hand. So double E-hero Honesty Niels. And guys, by the way, if you guys take a look at this deck has evolved drastically throughout the years. Before we had, you know, E-heroes, you know, with Fusion Gate and things like that, you know, the Shining Absolute Zero, and then we had totally awesome mass heroes where you're able to tutor out Bahamut Shark and things like that, and it's totally awesome. But now we have a Dark Law control where you don't play Bubble Man's things at all, because, you know, you can't consistently make Bahamut Shark and totally awesome anymore because of Master Rule 4. So this deck has drastically changed to actually summon Dark Law, protect it with Honest Niels, and just basically try to just poke your opponent slowly and just stun your opponent with, of course, with a face-up Dark Law on board, which is actually really, really powerful. So the deck has evolved drastically, and that's why you don't play Bubble Man in the deck. You're playing a ton of monsters in the deck, so Bubble Man isn't really as effective in this version. You're gonna play, of course, the one Goblinberg. Goblinberg is actually very amazing in this deck. You summon this card, summon a Shadow Mist, search Mass Change, or you can just go Goblinberg, summon Vision Hero Vion, you know what I mean? Dump the Mali and make a Zod using Goblinberg, and of course the Vision Hero Vion, because Goblinberg is a warrior. It's just another warrior monster to actually help you get access to his Zod really, really quickly. So one Goblinberg. And next off, for the hand traps, you're gonna play, of course, double Ash Blossom. Really good cards, and, you know, especially against Power Double Helix, Double Olsolger, definitely mandatory for next format because of cards like Electromite is very problematic for the beginning. This card is absolutely amazing in this deck. The reason why I play Black Rose Soldier is because you can search it directly from the deck to your hand off a Zod. So basically, what my board will end up with is Dark Maw, Zod with a BLS in hand, and then like just pass your opponent. If they can't beat that board, your opponent will be facing a BLS, a Dark Law, and a Zod, and then that's like essentially just a game. game, you know what I mean? Like BLS is just really powerful, and Isolde is a light, and also Honest Neils is a light, so you could be banishing, you know, one of your darks that you play in the deck, you know, Malicious, Vision Vion, Mass Hero, Shadow Mist. I don't know why I'm saying Mass Hero, Shadow Mist, but Shadow Mist. Just banish one of those darks with any of the light, Isolde, or Honest Neils to summon a BLS and then just basically push for a ton of damage. So I'm just really glad that we can easily have access to BLS directly from the deck to your hand with the new Noble Knight Link monster, which is really good. So the double BLS is just my tech that I like to play in the deck. You guys can tech in whatever you guys would like. Just use my deck list as a guide to what you guys can play in your own deck. So that's pretty much for the monsters. Let's go off to the spells. Start with the spells. Very standard. Triple Hero Libs. You want to get access to Shadow Mist as quickly as possible. Hero Libs is essentially one card, Dark Law. Triple Mass Change, you know, Mass Change helps you make Dark Law on cards like Anki, which is really good. And you always want to basically bring out Dark Law as quickly as possible, so that way that you can stun your opponent. One Polymerization, you can search it directly from the deck to your hand off Vision Hero Vion. One Reinforce of the Army. Triple E Emergency Call to get access into your Shadow Mist as quickly as possible as well. And I love playing double Pot of Desires. I don't even need to explain Pot of Desires anymore. You guys all know my explanation behind Desires. This card is amazing. You're playing so many copies of each and every single card in the deck. You're not going to be banishing, you know, 3 copies of a single card. This card literally says draw 2. You know what I mean? It helps you get access to your combo cards as quickly as possible. So this card basically helps you see your combo pieces. The 1 Soul Charge, double Twin Twister. Twin Twister is actually really good, especially going second. If you see Mally in your hand, you can just freely pitch Mally for Twin Twister, which is really awesome. It also helps you get rid of problematic back row, such as Time Pendulum Grab, which can be really problematic against this deck, Time Pendulum Grab. So you want to easily be able to just get rid of that problematic card as quickly as possible. And last but not least, guys, I like playing the double Scapegoat. So what I usually have on the board is basically Dark Law, with Isolde, and then, you know, I have a Scapegoat Z. During your opponent's end phase, you activate Scapegoat, you basically bring out 4 tokens, and then on your turn, you basically make crazy link plays, potentially making cards like Skull Dread, making cards like Firewall Dragon, Borlow Dragon. This card is essentially, you know, one of the cards that helps you freely get access into link monsters in your extra deck. And this card can actually prevent you from being OTK'd by your opponent because you bring out 4 tokens, so you can just easily protect your life points. At the same time, helps you get access to link monsters. And for our traps, guys, we're going to play, of course, the 1 Solemn Warning and the triple Solemn Strike to round off our trap lineup. It's a really solid trap lineup. You know, Dark Law, Isolde, set one of these, you're pretty much in a really good position. Side deck is always up to personal preference, guys, and depending on the format, the side deck is definitely going to change. So here we go. Triple Evenly Match, Combat against going second. Triple Anti-Spell Fragment, going first against Pendulums. You auto-win with this card. Slumber, Jizukiru, Humongous, Gamma Seal, and last but not least, triple Ghost Cherries and Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, and the Helix, and of course the Heavy Metaphors Electromite to actually help combat against going second against you know, Pendulums and also Spirals. And these cards are just always up to personal preference on what you guys want to play in your one deck. And let me explain, guys, you can't summon these cards in the deck. They're in here because of Ghost Reaper or Winter Cherries. I got a lot of people asking that. I don't know if you guys are trolling or not, or you guys actually don't know, but Ghost Reaper can reveal one of these cards to, you know, basically banish these cards in your opponent's extra deck. So that's why Reaper is in here. So that's pretty much it for the side deck. Let's go off to the extra deck. Extra deck, guys, double Dark Law, the standard, the Anki, the Vision Hero Adoration for Polymerization, Waguska, Tornado Dragon, Castell. Now off to your lake monsters, which is pretty cool. Saruya, Skeldred, really amazing, guys. Really powerful, helps you draw 4. Decode Talk. And also remember, guys, you help draw 4, draw a Shadow Mist, activate Skeldred, special with Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist will trigger off its effect. Pretty good. Decode Talker, Bolo Dragon, Firewall Dragon. Easily make these cards with Scapegoat, which is pretty nice. The Link Karibo, Proxy Dragon, Mrs. Radiant, and last but not least, the best lake monsters for this deck is Isolde, Two Tails of Nova Knight. Search any warrior monster directly for the deck to your hand, searches your Honest Neils, and also searches the BLS, anything, you know what I mean? But most of the more likely you're going to be searching BLS or Honest Neils anyways to actually help protect, you know, your Dark Law, and also have a follow-up play within the next turn to drop the BLS to basically game your opponent. So that's pretty much it for the deck, guys. Let's go out with a quick combo real quick on what you can do with Isolde. For this combo, all you need is literally a Mass Change and Vision Hero Vion. It's a very basic combo for this deck, and which will explain why you play Malicious in the deck. So your normal summon Vion, activate Vion's effect, dump Destiny Hero Malicious to the graveyard, activate Destiny Hero Malicious effect, banish yourself to special another Destiny Hero Malicious from the deck. Okay, now you link summon these two, since they're both warrior monsters. Send these 2 cards to the graveyard to basically make your first turn Isolde, Two Tails of the Noble Knights. Once Isolde comes out, you basically get to activate Isolde's effect to either search an Honest Neils, but at this point I'm going to search a Black Luster Soldier Envoy at the beginning directly from my deck. Okay, so I have BLS and Mass Change in my hand. Activate Destiny Hero Malicious effect in the graveyard. Banish yourself, the second copy, to basically special summon a third Destiny Hero Malicious from the deck. Okay, so you special summon Mali from the deck. Okay, right here. So you have Mali and Isolde on the board right here, and then you can activate Mass Change. Okay, send Destiny Hero Malicious to the graveyard with Mass Change to basically summon a Dark Claw, okay, with just 2 cards, so Mass Change, and of course a Vision Hero Vion with a Zod on the board with a BLS in hand next turn. So if your opponent can't beat this, and you also have 3 more other cards in your hand, by the way, so if your opponent can't beat this board, next turn you're dropping a BLS on your opponent's head top, and then you just win. You know what I mean? Like, this is so good right here. Or you can just search an Honesty Kneels directly from the deck to your hand to protect Dark Claw from being killed. By this point, you know, if you already have Honest Kneels in hand, you can search the BLS, drop him next turn, banish a card, or drop him next turn, push for more damage. At the moment, like, you don't have any lights in the graveyard, so what you can do next turn is that, since you have BLS in hand, next turn, let's say you normal summon a monster, link summon using a Zod and the monster into Nico Talker or something, and then you can just easily drop the BLS to just game your opponent, which is absolutely insane. So that's pretty much it for a very basic combo in the deck. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. That'll be absolutely amazing, guys, for more Masked Hero updates and deck profiles. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, this is Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright, guys.
I feel like Usain in the cheetah print. Talk fresh game, I don't need a minute. R.I.P. the game, I need a minute. Okay, let's proceed with it. I'm in the house, got the deed with it. These bozos always sneak this and they taking shots. I'ma keep with it like no, this league business.